Hello there everybody, welcome back for some more Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and today we are going to continue off where we left off last time, which we need to go into these railway sections here, and go ahead and waste some enemies. I'm trying to get used to like playing Ninja Gaiden 2 right now. I just did a counter right there on accident, complete accident. I've been playing, well since I've been playing this a lot recently, or since I got back into playing Ninja Gaiden 2, or Ninja Gaiden 2, I've been, I'm just going to start calling it that, like I said I was, but, well anyways, since I got back into playing this, I've been kind of in the mood for playing Ninja Gaiden for like a long time now, and since I'm playing this, I was like, you know what, I'm kind of in the mood for playing Razor's Edge as well. Now, I looked and I was like, oh wait, that's right, I'm on Master Ninja mode. I'm not going to have a good time because, you know, it's like, it depends on where I'm at, like, did I ever get past that, you know, day 3? And no, I didn't get past day 3, but last night when I was playing, I actually kicked some ass. I mean, Master Ninja mode is not the hardest difficulty. It's Ultimate, I think it's Ultimate Ninja. Ultimate Ninja, I think, is now the highest difficulty for Razor's Edge. From what I've uncovered, yes, and it looks like there might be a crystal skull up there too, or I might just be seeing things. Well, anyway, basically, it was weird because like when I fought the T-Rex boss, which is honestly my least favorite of the bosses of all the bosses. I have probably like one boss that I like the most, and it's probably like the first or so boss. It's some guy with a sword basically, and he's actually more fun to fight. And it's funny, like I beat day 3, I beat the other half of it, which I fought the T-Rex boss. So I was basically at the end of it, and I beat that day, and then I ended up beating day 4 as well, and now I'm on day 5, like halfway through it already. I'm like, damn, you know, it's great. Like day 4 has 2 bosses. You fight the first boss again. This time you don't go through the entire fight. You just fight like half of it, which was fortunate enough because I was running out of health like big time, and I didn't have any Nimpo to, you know, give me some health back. So that's how that worked out. But God, did I have a lot of fun. And it's funny, like 3 is a fun. It's a fun ass game until like you have to do specific things that just kind of counteract the fun of it. Because I'll say in a minute. Believe me, I have no clue what the hell this is, and I think we might have missed out on a crystal skull. Now that's fine. Again, I'm not really doing this 100% anyway, and I really do want to apologize to people that actually care for 100% stuff, which, believe me, I do 100% games on this channel. It's not just like I just play games just for the fuck of it, and I'm thinking about doing some things. I'm thinking about changing up some rules of my channel because for the longest time, I used to say like I would never do a game blind, and that's technically still standing true. I just don't want to be that kind of guy that's like kind of in the dark about everything on a specific game. So I just always want to be kind of, you know, the informative, helpful kind of guy, and at least have an idea if I can actually beat the game or not. And that's always kind of been my forte. So basically, if I'm going to do a game blind, it's the best thing to do would probably be obviously doing like a scary game, like a horror game pretty much. Because those tend to be, you know, a little bit easier to do blind because then it's just a little bit better of an experience because at least then you have no idea what's coming around the corner or what you're getting yourself into. And there we go, that's the next boss. I think that might be the end of chapter 3, maybe. Yeah, let's find out. Chapter 3, come on, clear data, there you go. It's the end of it. We might be doing Rachel's story now. I don't remember. I think she's in 4, or it's Momonji. It's one of the... We might not be playing Ryu right now. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've done this. Yeah, there's actually more than just Rachel in this game too, so you guys will get to see that when we get to the point. A captive goddess. Blah blah blah. It's funny how I think the person's name's Alexi.
The true world has begun to stir from its prolonged torpor. We have endured imprisonment, a long era of silence, trapped in eternal slumber.
Alexei.
Yet, even the deepest slumber can be disrupted by a single strike of lightning!
Alright, well there we go. That takes care of that cutscene. I think Alexei might be the girl then. 'Cause I don't know, it's either the vampire chick or it's the freaking one, like, completely pale white dude. I actually don't remember it. I don't really pay attention to these stories anymore. I mean, the only Ninja Gaiden story I really try to pay attention to was 3. And that's saying a lot, 'cause it's like, there was, I don't know, it was kind of a little bit of a cute story to it too that had, and I thought it was a little interesting. I know that's saying some weird, that sounds like I'm saying some weird things, but I guess we don't have to play as anybody else in this chapter. I thought we did. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and switch up our weapons here. Let's go back to the main sword, which, trust me, when we get to the next game of this series, that's the only thing I'm going to be using for like the longest time. Let's get the dragon sword fully upgraded. Well, I'm using it now. Might as well upgrade it. Oh, wait. Oh, we can't do it right now. Okay. We only get the weapons up to like level 2. Yeah, they can only go up to level 2 at the moment. I think you have to have, you either have to progress the story at a certain time, or you have to have a certain amount of weapons upgraded to level 2 to then upgrade to level 3. I'm not 100% sure on that, but then again, this is just me playing this game just for the fuck of it. Now, if you're wondering how many crystal skulls there are, I believe there's 50. So I have technically half of them. And hell, I even still have the video of, like, I still have this video saved in my watch later to find out where the damn crystal skulls are. And no, these are not the crystal skulls from like Indiana Jones or anything. This is just their own little take on crystal skulls, I guess. So yeah, don't get any ideas. Any ideas there, folks. Will I ever actually play the original NES ones? Well, right now I want to say no because I've never actually done them yet. But it's not far-fetched. It's not completely out of the way. It's like if you think about it, like I've played Mega Man. I still have to continue Mega Man 2 and Mega Man X2, which I can 100% all the way up till 3, and that's when I kind of stop being good at the games. And then Mega Man-wise, I stopped being good up until like, I want to say like 7, 8, 9, and 10. Definitely 9 and 10, because 9 and 10 are really, really fucking difficult for me to play for some reason. It's just a matter of it. All Mega Man really is just platforming. That's all it really is. That's difficult for me. It's like, it's enemy placement, it's learning the platforms, learning the jumps and such, and I've never really tried to take the time to beat every single Mega Man. It's always funny, like, I'm always kind of terrified to play Mega Man, especially if I'm going to, like, record it, because I'm afraid I'm just going to end up dying. But Mega Man 1 through 3, I'm fine with. 3 is a little bit, almost. I mean, like, with the shadow bosses and what have you, like, the extra 4 bosses you have to fight. But other than that, like, the NES glitch, you know, it kicks ass. And freaking Wily in Mega Man 3, his weakness is freaking Top Man's power. A fucking spinning top. I mean, what sense does that make? None, right? Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and check the area real quick before I head off too far. So I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Like, again, if I come across a skull, I'm going to get it. If I know how to get it, though, that is. We're going to fight some guys in a second. Like, you can... Honestly, with Ninja Gaiden, it's like you can almost just practically predict when enemies are going to come around. And these guys are not coming around, apparently. Because they can't figure out how to jump up here. Come on. Just get up here before I have to fucking waste my charge. Well, I might as well use this to my advantage. Just go ahead and shoot them from here, unless I get attacked from behind. But I don't think the guy behind me is that smart, so I'm just going to let this be the way it is. Fuck him. And there we go. Yeah, I'm fine with charging up. Just come on. And he wastes my UT like a freaking dick he is. Oh god, I'm so used to playing the other one right now, because I have no combos. Like that. Yeah, probably if I like the rest of this video, you're probably going to hear me talk about, you know, freaking 3 a lot, because it's a good damn game. It's just, well, I should say non-vanilla. Like Razor's Edge is a pretty damn good game. It's just some mechanics are broken as hell. Like sometimes, they have like moments where like randomly your moves will not work. I don't know if that's intentional or just a bug or a glitch or whatever the fuck it might be. But it's stupid. Like, why is it that randomly my Azuna... Or I think it actually is intentional, because I think enemies can break out of your grabs and such. Which, I guess, in a game like this, makes a lot of sense. Because, you know, like, if they can grab you and you can break out of their grab, why can't they break out of your grab, you know? That's the way I see it as. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are probably getting pissed off right now. Like, why the fuck are you using only just a bow, bitch? What are you, a fucking faggot? What do you suck? Well, yes, I do suck. That's why I'm doing this. Just kidding. I'm not actually too bad at this game until I get to like mentor mode, and that's when I start to really get my ass whooped, because this game doesn't really allow a lot of... You don't get a lot of health back in a lot of these dire situations, and that's what I think makes Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 really hard, and especially with the first game, because there's a lot of, like, you know, enemies that like to grab you a lot of the time. And of course, if you guys ever played fighting games before, you'd know for a fact, or if you played these games for that matter, you would know for a damn fact that somehow grabs and throws, as they call them in the fighting games, seems to be, you know, like one of the more damaging of abilities. And of course, like the Azuna drop, albeit given, is extremely powerful for like a move, you know, regardless, but still. It's freaking crazy, like how like enemies can just grab you and just pound your face in. But it's funny because like there's one of you and there's thousands of them, so the game doesn't really honestly care if they die, because that's the point of the game. Like, you're supposed to just kill all these bastards. You know, they want you to win, but at the same time they want you to get your ass whooped and learn your lesson and learn some actual legit strategies and, you know, tricks and such. Although, you know, basically just don't be me. Just don't be an idiot who keeps freaking running into like every situation, you know, guns blazing. Because trust me, what I've learned from playing like games like this on the harder difficulty settings is that running away and UTing is probably one of your best options. Now, here's another thing I want to talk about, the differences between 2 and 3. When I say 2 and 3, I'm basically just talking about Black, or why do I do that? The Black is the Xbox version. I played Sigma 1. When I talk about 2, I'm talking about both 1 and 2, because they're practically, let's face it, kind of the same thing. Well, basically, here's the thing, like whenever you use Nimpo on that game, you actually get health back. And you also have this thing called Blood on Steel, and you can also do obliteration techniques, and you guys will get to see that when we get there, or just go look it up yourself. It's a very unique take on Ninja Gaiden as a whole. Like, it's a little bit simpler and easier. Like, they definitely give you a lot of health. That's the thing that makes it a little bit different, is they give you a lot of health. And the thing is, like, your Nimpo isn't like this. It doesn't have the 3 slots. Instead, you get like a little bar that you actually have to level up. Well, not level up, but you have to gain with experience from, like, you know, killing enemies and such. Which it doesn't level up. I'm just saying, like, for every enemy you kill, you get a little bit of a progress bar. And of course, if you do obliteration techniques and Blood on Steel or Steel on Bone, then you get like a shitload of, you know, just all in all, you know, some progress, pretty much. Like, right there, like, it's practically, it almost feels like it's pointless to do obliteration techniques. Almost. I mean, it's a good way to finish off your enemy, of course. I'm glad that they even interpreted it in this game to begin with, because without it, this would be basically just Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1, again, just, you know, just a little bit more colorful and vibrant. And that's the thing about Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, is it's a lot more colorful and vibrant than the original one was. And the other difference about 3 versus 2 is, well, okay, honestly, there's a lot of differences, but I'm trying to... Essence. That's what it was I was trying to think of. Essence is the one thing that's definitely a lot different, because in this game, you pretty much use Essence to get up your UT charges. And, well, and it's also currency as well. You actually get karma points. Well, it's hard. Okay, remember in Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1 where you get that karma rank? Well, yeah, this time it's actually used as experience. And instead of using essence, you get karma points for every kill. So you don't have to use essence to, like, charge up UTs. You charge up UT on your own. Unless you're going through, like, a blood rage thing where, like, you know, when enemies try to hit you with this blood attack or whatever, like, you counter it. And then you start building up, like, a rage meter and stuff like that. And it goes up to, like, 2.0. And then eventually you just unleash the beast. And you basically unleash, like, a blood UT. And the whole game's premise is blood. That's pretty much what it is. So basically, you're just a walking, talking vampire at that point, but a little bit more badass than most vampires we have nowadays. Unless it's Alucard, then, you know, he's pretty fucking tight. Alucard both in, like, Helsing and the one from Castlevania. Dude, he's a freaking beast. Like, the thing is, like, I did sort of kind of beat Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but I didn't actually fully complete it. And I need to actually get around to going back and playing it again and actually get the, you know, the legit 100%, not 100%, but just get the actual legit ending, because I didn't know you have to have, like, a pair of goggles or whatever, you know, like, halfway through the game. And then, you know, the funny thing is, like, when I found out that I was, like, halfway through it, I was like, what? I'm only, like, halfway done? I was like, that's just stupid. That's just dumb. And then it was one of those where it's like, oh, yeah, you technically need, you know, you need to get freaking, what's Mahig? You need to get these glasses or whatever. I've never gotten this one before. Alright, well, there's that one. A legendary out-of-place skull. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, anyway, let's continue on. So that's where one skull is at, apparently. To be honest, like, I would have actually enjoyed getting all the crystal skulls. And that's kind of why I wanted to watch that video before I did this playthrough. Like, watch it all the way through and get it myself. But at the same time, like, I felt like, you know what? I think it's about damn time I actually played Ninja Gaiden. Because it's been a while since you guys even got a Ninja Gaiden. Like, hell, people who enjoy my Crash Bandicoot series are probably still waiting for, like, Crash Bandicoot 100%. You know, the original one, which I do want to do after I get done with South Park. So it's kind of on my mind right now, is I just want to get that done once again. It'd just be a re-let's play, if anything. I'd also like to do... I'm probably going to get to the point where I'm going to actually just, you know, replay games that I used to do on my Dazzle, just for the sanctity of just having it, like, kind of, you know, quote-unquote remastered or whatever you want to say. Just better looking visually and just better in general. Just better commentary, better microphone, better quality, just everything just is better. But it's one of those things where I just don't want to do as well, because, like, I've already done it before. You know, like Spyro 1 through 3. It's like Spyro 1 I'm fine with, but 2 and 3 is just like, it's going to be a pain in the ass. And, oop, I've already technically done, you know, 2 and 3, like, with Elgato. I mean, 2 halfway through. You know, I ended up buying Elgato, but then, yeah. Now, you're probably wondering, like, what the hell, Alex? Why don't you actually freaking use these kind of things? Well, the thing is, if I'm not mistaken, I think we can use these, like, anytime we want. And you can, basically, what the Jewel of the Nympho, or Jewel of the Demon, or whatever it's called, does, these are our stationary upgrades to our Nympho, which I should have been actually upgrading to begin with. But, you know, I'm just kind of a moron. Jewel of the Demon, so that's what it's called. I'm just going to go ahead and get the Art of the Inferno upgraded fully. And the thing is, like, I believe we also have... let's see. Yeah, because I think we have the Art of the Windblade. Wait, like, we can equip these, and I probably should. Just to kind of show it off, to show you guys what these do. So we're going to go ahead and use the Windblades for a bit. And then after that, I'll use the Phoenix. But I have a fully leveled up Nympho. Or the Art of the Inferno. I think Nympho is just the idea of it. But the blue ones... You can't do anything with those, because as you can see, like, below items, I have, like, 3 glowing kanji or whatever. That's basically what the blue essence of life upgrades pretty much are. Like, you have to collect that amount to get it. It's like blue orbs in, like, Devil May Cry, or even, like, Gorgonized and God of War, where you have to collect a certain amount before you actually get your full upgrade for it. And that's pretty much how that technically works. Gotcha, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I've started actually predicting how to do UTs now, just because I'm playing 3. It was funny, like, I didn't start playing Ninja Gaiden, any of them. I didn't start playing Sigma until, like, this Let's Play. Like, I didn't get back into playing these games until this Let's Play again. Like, the last time I played, well, okay, I think, I'll take that back. Actually, Ninja Gaiden Yaiba, I've been playing recently. But other than that, like, I haven't played Ninja Gaiden 3 for, like, a long fucking time. I think ever since, like... earlier this year. I think it was the last time I stopped playing because I got stuck in that part. And then, like, I come back, and, you know, like, I'm a tad bit rusty. Like, a real small bit rusty, because, like, I'm trying to remember exactly all the controls and what have you. But then eventually I find out, I'm like, oh, okay, that was easier than I thought. Let's see here. I want to go ahead and check down here real quick to see if there's anything I'm missing. Yep, there is. Alright, so we got an item box. And, oh, Life of the Gods, that's what it's called. Well, anyway, like, the Jewel of the Demon Still, I probably should have been smarter. I was thinking, like, that would actually just upgrade my, my Nympho slots. which I don't... No, you can. I just don't remember how to do it. I think you have to find a scroll or something like that. You have to find some kind of scroll or some shit. Yeah, you can tell it's been quite some time since I've actually done this, and I kind of fucked up my UT right there. I fucked up big time. Hopefully you folks are actually enjoying this. Like, I mean, I don't care if people, you know, comment or not, or if they like it or whatever. If you just watch, that's all you gotta do. Like, if you really appreciate it, just watch. And the thing is, like, I understand completely why people don't like leaving a like, because if you're like me, leaving a like basically means that you're keeping that video in sanctity for later. Like, you just, it's a video that you like now that you're gonna watch later. Like, Let's Plays, strangely enough, like, I need to make another account. That's what I need to do. I need to make another account just to leave a like, to show my appreciation for the videos that I watch. But, like, liking every video in a Let's Play seems kind of odd because, well, it's not odd if somebody does it. It's just, it's odd because, like, you have to, like, close out the video when you're on a marathon or whatever. And usually I watch my videos in, like, a marathon, and that's how I do it. Pretty much. These turds are gonna fucking kill me. Yeah, I probably should go ahead and use the Windblade. The Windblade, is it better than, you know, like the Art of the Inferno? Not necessarily, because that's why. I mean, yes, you can get some nice chops going in there and, like, knock off some limbs and shit. But the thing is, you have to aim it. And, of course, demons pretty much like to just go ahead and avoid all your attacks. Of course, well, when you go for the aiming thing, it's not mandatory that you have to aim or anything like that at all. Like, you can just not, you know, move the directional... You can just not move the analog stick at all, and then, you know, Ryu would just automatically throw his Ninpo at whoever the hell he feels like at the time being. But, you know, if you're like me, you kind of want to aim at your enemies and try to figure out where the hell they're going and just try to figure out a good target to kill. And, well, you know, that's what makes, oops, I kind of meant to do that, but I kind of didn't. As you can see, I totally fucked up that one. Luckily for me, I got Devil Weight Mushroom, and I'm pretty sure I'll probably get some Ninpo coming pretty soon. I'm gonna go ahead and check down here. Oh, shit. I honestly probably should have just saved it before I did that. Well, great. Now we're going to fight this asshole. God damn it. I need to get this thing out of the way because, like, it's just sitting right here on my freaking goddamn shelf. And I'm talking through a cutscene. I should have realized that. Well, honestly, I probably should have fucking saved it. Yeah, that might have been smart. Then I'll get my health back. Oh, well, who cares? Next up, I'm going to use the Art of the Phoenix, which is actually technically just a shield. That's all it really is. Is it a bad Ninpo? Fuck no, it's not. It actually can be pretty damn useful if used correctly, of course. So anyway, this is El Gigante. Just kidding. That's just a little Resident Evil reference for anybody who would actually get that. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up before it's too late. I'm going to go ahead and use a couple of those. Fuck it. We'll get more. Alright, let's go ahead and use the new scroll real quick. Let's use the Flame Phoenix and show that off. Basically, this is what it does. It gives us fire shielding around us. It doesn't necessarily protect us from damage. It just... It's a shield, but not a shield. Like, it's one of those damaging kind of shields where, like, all you do is you just do damage when you move over an enemy. And, of course, being level 1, it kind of sucks. So, how do you take out this big badass? Well, it's actually a little simpler than it looks. All you really gotta do, honestly, is just kind of get behind him and attack him that way. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the Inferno real quick. I'm just gonna go and blow his ass up because, like, what's the point at this point? Like, he's almost down and out for the count. See, the thing is, like, his head doesn't seem to be wanting to take damage. Now, you can damage his arms, but I just recommend just going for the legs. So, like, go behind him and get some, like, guillotine smashes going in here, which is just square triangle. Alright, there we go. That took him out. Well, that was easier than I thought.
Grab on! Hurry! How is it out there?
Fiends are everywhere!
The Statue of Liberty, that's the source of all this. There's a powerful fiend there. Be careful!
Okay, now we're returning with this, and yes, I do kind of want to end out the video, but at the same time, I gotta go through these assholes. So let's go ahead and finish off these guys real quick, and then I'll probably end up the video that way. Hopefully I don't actually die. You know what? Fuck it, I got Nimpo on me. I got a level 3 charge. This should actually attack... Well, apparently it just wants to attack one person instead. I just wasted that fucking shit. Let me go ahead and get the essence before it, like, actually disappears. Ah, damn it, bastard. Good thing is I still have grains. So I'll be fine with health. Like, health's not a problem right now. It's just my Nimpo. I kind of ran out, and that's... Well, that's my own damn fault, pretty much. Well, I'm going to use this essence to my advantage. Fuck it, I didn't even know it even was there to begin with. Alright, so let's take out these assholes. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think it's a square triangle is the guillotine jump or whatever it's called. I don't think it's called a guillotine. I don't remember. Like, I think the guillotine's when you actually go down and you slam on them. Like, God, I don't remember how to do it. It's like you just smash square in the air when you're going in there. And unfortunately, Ryu has to do an uppercut attack in order to do it. Or maybe it's square triangle. Shit, this is not good. These guys really like to grab your ass. Like, I'm serious. Like, they really love to play grab ass. Now, I recommend also taking out the bats for the first technical part of it. But, you know, of course, I'm just being a moron and just not doing that myself. I really need to start doing evasive maneuvers, but the thing is, like, we're playing on normal mode, so it's like, why even bother? Why even bother, like, evading most of the time? Because, honestly, it's not that difficult, really, on normal. I mean, trust me, on, like, Master Ninja or some shit like that, I'm probably going to be evading for days. But something like this, it's just like, it's just, you know, it's just normal mode. You know, we've done this before. I'm trying to find any, like, boxes. I don't see anything yet. Well, all we can do now is just go ahead and continue on, and let's go ahead and do that then. All right, let's see here. No, I think that's just yeah, it's just an exhibit. Let's see. Well, here we go. Let's go ahead and save it real quick, and that'll be that. Now, one of these glass containers has a weapon in it. All right, at least we get a new weapon pretty soon, which is practically cheap as shit. And I remember somebody commenting on Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1. And they said that the weapon, like that big-ass blade sword, you know, like you can easily just, like, charge it up and just cheese the shit out of the whole game. Well, yeah, it's true. You can cheese the shit out of the game here. Sort of. I'll explain more when we get to that point. But anyway, folks, I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time when we play some more Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. And as always, take care, everybody.